Morning YouTube, Beagle here again. Day 3 of the John Muir Trail. This morning we're going to be going up that way. I know you can't see it because the camera's not really picking up the bright areas, but we're going to be going up towards Evolution Lake. We got a big climb, over 1,000 feet, and then another 1,000 feet climb up to Muir Pass, but that's over like 9 miles. So hopefully it won't be that bad. A lot of exposure today. It's going to be interesting. So stick with us, we'll see you up the trail. Yeah. I'm just glad he realized it.
There's nothing you can do about it.
No. We are saying goodbye to Evolution Valley. We just made it to the top of the climb here, getting ready to go up into the basin that climbs up to Muir Pass. We have a lot of lakes up here, a lot of rocky exposure, no trees past a certain point, and it's gonna be beautiful. From what I hear. So unfortunately, we're missing a hiker. So Scott had to bail this morning. He turned around right after we left camp. He realized that he was not gonna make it. So we started the first climb, and he tried. I got to give it to him. He really tried. But I don't think this one was in the cards for him. He's just had so many problems with the altitude, I think is what it is. This morning he started a cough, so the AMS was definitely setting in. So we had a little talk this morning, and he tried it out on the climb and finally made the wise choice to turn around. So he's going to take a couple days to get back to Florence Lake, VVR, and somehow out to Fresno. He may meet us in Independence and maybe try to get back on trail with us there. But if he wants to go home, that's perfectly fine too. Definitely don't hold it against him.
Lakes you were talking about.
Just look at this view. Just look at this view. People were camping right back over there. Definitely a beautiful camp spot. The scale of these mountains here, these peaks, makes you feel kind of puny. Here's looking back down towards Evolution Valley, Evolution Lake. All right, made it mostly around the lake. We're going up there. I don't know if I'm going to have enough storage on my phone and SD card. There's way too many sites out here. I just stopped off here for a quick water up, filter some water. Still enjoying the views. It's amazing up here, guys. Amazing. All right, everybody, the Sapphire Lake definitely has that sapphire color to it. Pretty cool. Right now it's long, gradual up just to get around this little spur up here into the next basin. So far, so good. We've hit 4 miles for the day, and that is a third of the minimum we got to do. We have the option of pulling out about 11.5 miles. Okay, lunch break in the middle of nowhere. Do you know where we're at? I don't know where we're at. In the middle of the mountains somewhere. But anyway, yeah, we were just had a little snack break here. Watered up again and pushing on. We're 2.5 miles from Muir Pass and the Muir shelter, Muir Hut. So I'll be there shortly. Okay, final push up towards Muir Pass. Looks like the last 1.5 miles or so, pretty gnarly. We're up for a challenge, so get her done. I always loved this stretch of the trail, seeing everybody's videos on YouTube and stuff. The trail walks right along these lakes. It's totally amazing. And they're deep too. That is a straight sheer drop off down into where you can't even see the bottom. You never think there were bumblebees up here, 12,000 feet. Walk through. Usually those ankle breakers. You can see the hut pretty good now, and even got a couple lone hikers up there. Just barely make them out. All right, we made it up to Muir Hut, right there. We pushed that last bit together, arrived together, and man, what a sight we got up here. It's just crazy, crazy beautiful up here. Muir Hut. And here is where we came from. And there's my little marmot friend. So anyway, getting back to the views here. This is just an amazing basin. We came up, totally amazing. So we came down here, over alongside those lakes and around that bend between those two, around that spur there. And the valley continues that way. But if it wasn't for the water down here and the snow, I feel like we were on the moon. It's just, I can't even describe it in words. And I know the video and pictures don't really do it justice in a two-dimensional format. The pure scale out here is something you have to experience for yourself. So yeah, we're just finishing up lunch, and we're going to be starting to head down. We made really good time today, surprisingly, for such a hard hike. We're going to push down into the valley and get to camp and talk about whether or not we're actually camping there or pushing on maybe a little bit more if we're feeling strong. All right, goodbye Muir Pass and Muir Hut. Okay, we came to Helen Lake. This is one of the lakes that is named after John Muir's daughters, Helen. There's 3 of them total. I don't remember which ones were which. I want to say Wanda was another one. I'll have to check later. I do like how the geology is a little bit different down here. A lot of dark ores, reds, browns, even this almost black looking stuff here. Possibly just a different volcanic makeup. Pretty cool. Oh. All right, totally unexpected. We got a snow crossing. We didn't bring our crampons. Gary showing it how it's done. A little snow cave up there. Pretty neat. There's water right there coming and undercutting it. That's why it's so dangerous hiking in the snow in the Sierras in the springtime, because you never really know what you're walking on. Okay, review where we've been, where we come from anyway. Up through that saddle there and switch back down all the way around here. And still going down. All right, we made it back down into tree line. Thank goodness, we've been exposed all day long. So we'll have some intermittent shade here on the way down. Still got a couple miles to go. Amazing or what? We're camping around the corner, somewhere down there, I think. It's a long day. We'll be slipping down that. All right, just drop down below 10,000 feet. Maybe we can breathe now. Okay, well-known landmark on Our JMT. Check out this guy. Rock monster. All right, everybody. Sorry I didn't close this out last night. We were so just decimated from this 14-mile day we had over Muir Pass. We just got into camp, had dinner, and just went to bed because it was so late in the day when we got here anyways. So I'm going to close it out now. I appreciate everybody. If you like the content that you're seeing, make sure you hit the like below. Consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything but a click. And I hope to see you on the next one. We'll see you in the morning.